Guten Tag, mis amigos. The last 3 videos that have been released were a sort of celebratory trilogy that went over Santa and the New Year, and I thought it would be really fun to kind of go back to the roots of where these videos all began, back in the crappy sub-waters of 2014. Not that I'm saying the videos now are much better, but I mean, I have a beard now, so that's one improvement. The first part of the unofficial trilogy is actually I Am Santa. The first little Easter egg is the fact that, for one, Santa is an MK. Also, on the clock, there's an instance where it says 333. My favorite number is 3, so I thought 3 3s was kind of fitting for when Santa would appear. Also, fun fact, that is a plastic trash bag filled with empty boxes. There is an instance where it flashes back to MK's Farewell, a 2014 video that is garbage. However, it did let me set up the whole universe that I have now, so that's pretty nice. And then we have the Santa MK walking around. He finds the universal interface, which becomes a key component of the lore, sort of the hidden lore behind all of the videos and how everything kind of moves forward. The universal interface is what really ties it all together. Fun fact for those of you paying attention, the area where Santa MK appears when he first uses the device, that is actually the exact same location in real life where the first clip of the Dark One was filmed. So that was a fun little side note. Now, Rebirth Part 1, we see the Unifier MK who's going around and watching the MK's Homecoming video, which again is awful. I was hoping if I showed it enough, people would get sick of it and never want to watch it. I realize that's probably not what's going to happen, but you know what? Who cares? So he says that in order to unify the timeline, he's going to have to stop the explosion from happening. That explosion was caused by a faulty time button in the video MK's Farewell. We then see where Unifier MK comes from. He gets the interface and creates the temporal portal and walks through it. We have Santa saying that they're all screwed. Then you have all of the MKs disappearing almost Infinity War style into nothingness because they were erased from time when the time button was destroyed. However, you have one other MK who for some reason does not get destroyed. He is officially known as MK Prime. The reason for that will be stated later. Jumping over to Rebirth Part 2, we have a quick recap of everything that happened. Then you have MK Prime coming through the temporal portal in California in 2014. An interesting thing that should be noted is that the sweatshirt that my sister, yes, that is actually my sister, is wearing is a 2014 sweatshirt. This was partially to convey the idea that it was indeed 2014, and also that's actually my old sweatshirt. There's a list of names on the back, and mine is the first one on the right. So that's a thing. Here we have my brother jumping into the temporal portal. We'll wrap that up later. That's not important. Then you have the confrontation with the Unifier MK. He shows them the symbol on his arm, which is, if you remember, the symbol of the Dark One, before he gets blasted into oblivion, before he can destroy the time button, which should restore the timeline. The person who blasts him into oblivion is the 2014 MK, and if you pay attention, you'll notice that 2014 MK and MK Prime are wearing the exact same shirt/pants. That should be noted because it is actually incredibly relevant to the lore, the timeline, and everything involving it. At the end, we have another clip from MK's Farewell. Yeah, that's a thing. We introduce the universal interface officially, and we have MK Prime use it for the first time, puts on his goggles, and there is a different theme that plays. This is actually a fun nod to an upcoming segment of videos that myself and a couple of friends have been working on that really start digging more into the lore of the universe, and I don't know, they're mostly sarcastic and satirical, so it's pretty fun. And yeah, that is all the Easter eggs that take place over the course of those 3 videos. Have an excellent New Year. Peace.